A young inventor vanishes after cryptic warnings about being hunted. Was his groundbreaking creation the reason he's gone? So I'm Joseph Morris, diving into the chilling disappearance of 21-year-old Julian Brown. And trust me, this story's got twists you won't see coming. If you're hooked on true crime mysteries, hit that like and subscribe button for more cases just like this one. Let's start with who Julian is and why he's got the internet buzzing. This 21-year-old from Metro Atlanta skyrocketed to fame with his invention called Plastoline, a machine that turns plastic waste into usable fuels like gasoline, diesel, and even jet fuel. Picture this: old water bottles and grocery bags transformed into something that could power your car. Julian's been at it since high school, teaching himself wielding and tinkering in his backyard with solar power reactors.
So I've created my own gas station that makes fuel from plastic waste. Let's go. So this is plastic crude oil, and as you can see, we have quite a bit of this plastic crude oil. Well, it can be fuel, but we need to refine it and clean it up. So let's do that.
His company, Nature Jab, was all about fighting plastic pollution, and his TikTok and Instagram blew up, with over 1.7 million followers watching his experiments. In May 2025, he even got his plastic diesel tested at ASAP Labs in Washington, where it burned cleaner than regular diesel. This guy was a self-taught genius and basically a real-life superhero for the environment. Now let's rewind to early July 2025. Julian's post started getting, well, weird. He claimed black helicopters were circling his house at night, shining spotlights on him, even in remote locations.
I know that I'm not gonna live long, and that's why I put every day, every hour, every minute into building, into growing. Why am I out here working on this plastic in the fuel reactor I've been working on for 5 years? Since I was 17. Why am I out here in 100-degree weather? Why am I out here despite being falsely accused and reported to the EPA and the IRS? Why am I out here despite weird black helicopters that turn off their radar transponder circling me 6 times at night? Why am I out here sleeping in my van, crazy humidity, mosquitoes, gnats flying in, and yet I still do it? Why am I out here despite having to drive 4 hours every time I want to work on this machine, because when I was doing it in my parents' backyard, I blew myself up and I had to go to the hospital for 2nd-degree burn surgery. I do this because this is my mission that I've assigned myself to. Look, spotlight right at me. I don't know what's going on. This is the 3rd time this helicopter's been here. Look, it has a spotlight on it. There's a helicopter with a spotlight that keeps circling around me. It's so loud though, like I can't even go to sleep.
But here's where it gets even darker. On July 9th, 2025, Julian posted his final video. In it, he looked rattled, urging his followers to keep their eyes open and screen record his message.
All right, listen everybody. I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack right now in many different ways, and I just want everybody to know to just kind of have your eyes open. And I have my eyes open, but there's a lot going on. So I'm still working, I'm still building. Nothing's gonna stop that, but I'm just telling you guys right now, be on the lookout because I'm under attack.
Then poof, he just vanishes. No posts, no updates, nothing for over 2 weeks. His last Instagram story allegedly leaked his driver's license, though it was quickly deleted, adding fuel to this already mysterious case. But the plot thickens. Julian wasn't just about fuel. He also launched Jab Aroma, a side hustle making all-natural sunscreen and bug repellent, proudly chemical-free. He hyped up this new product, trying to keep things normal despite the chaos.
You know why I hate sunscreen? Not because I'm super black and I have it built in, but actually because look at the amount of ingredients in sunscreen. And a lot of these ingredients are petroleum-derived chemicals. Your skin and your epidermis is the largest organ. Anything you put on your skin will be absorbed into your bloodstream. That's why I made Solaroma, the sunscreen that we have made here at Jabaroma. Look at the ingredient list here. Look how short that ingredient list is. Ingredients you can actually pronounce. This is made of non-nano zinc oxide, 25% of the formula, and that gives this an SPF of 30. So you know what else I hate about sunscreen? Well, you have to usually choose between sunscreen or bug repellent. Usually they're not compatible. This is not only a sunscreen, but a mosquito repellent at the same time.
I mean, it's definitely odd timing, pushing a skincare line while claiming he's being stalked by helicopters. Some fans think this shows he was trying to stay grounded, but others wonder if he was distracting from something bigger. Either way, his inventions were stepping on toes. Plastoline could shake up the oil and recycling industries, and big companies don't always love that. Online chatter exploded with theories. Was Julian targeted by corporate giants? Did his clean fuel threaten billion-dollar profits? Some even compared his case to other black inventors who mysteriously vanished after challenging the status quo. But here's a twist. On July 28th, 2025, Julian's mom, Nia, told the Daily Mail he's not missing, just keeping a low profile for his safety. She wouldn't spill more, which only cranked up the suspense. Is Julian hiding? Was he silent? Or is he just laying low to work on his next big move? No police reports confirm foul play, and mainstream media has been quiet, leaving fans to piece it together. Either way, the world needs more innovators like him, and I hope he's out there still building. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Julian Brown's disappearance, please hit like and subscribe to become a Joey. Leave a comment, tell me your theories, because I read every single one, despite the advice of my therapist. Bye guys, love you.